Hey guys! This is going to be the shortest live stream I've ever done, but it's a glorious one because guess who immediately, expeditiously handed down an order? An order denying the state's request to revoke Jeffrey Williams, Young Thug's probation. This is 3:55 p.m. today. Shared by Jozsef Papp. That's linked in the description. Make sure you follow him. Very fast with updates in anything relating to Fulton County. But let's read this one pager. Let's read this one pager. And let me know if you're surprised that there's no hearing. I'm happy that there's no hearing. I think that's like a big slap down to the requesting attorney, in this case, Fani Willis, Simone Hilton, and Adam Abate. But we've got, and let me get this away from the Viverito bush picture. And we have Jeffrey's name spelled right. Order continuing defendant on probation. So we're not revoking it. Upon consideration of the state's April 2nd, 2025 motion to revoke defendant's probation, which alleges a violation of the terms and conditions of defendant's probation for having posted a picture of a particular law enforcement officer with the caption, and she's getting the right caption here. Remember, the state put the wrong caption in their filing. But Whitaker is getting it correct. It's, quote, biggest liar in the DA office, end quote. And defendant's April 3rd, 2025 response thereto, and having reviewed the terms and conditions of the defendant's probation imposed by this court, the court declines to revoke defendant's probation based on the violation asserted. We're going to look at this footnote. So ordered, she signs off, the Honorable YSL Paige Whitaker. And then this footnote here, let me move the Viverito bush because it's in the way. Let's see. Sorry, Viverito, you got to come out of your hiding spot. The footnote says, while the court does not find that the cited social media post, and again, she's only focusing on the one that comes from Jeffrey Williams himself, right? To me, that shows she thinks all these other posts that the state tried to include in their filing that other people made, she's not even willing to give that a look. Because it's not a direct action of Jeffrey Williams. But this one social media post by Jeffrey Williams, court does not find that it rises to the level of a violation of defendant's probation, but it may be prudent for a defendant to exercise restraint regarding certain topics. So a lot of you in the chat have said that banishment, that get out of Atlanta, you've got to live somewhere else. A lot of people have said it seems like that's something Whitaker, she had some foresight when she made that a condition. Not just to keep him from causing trouble in the community, which Fani Willis alleged Jeffrey Williams was still continuing to do in this motion to revoke, but to keep him out of the lens, to keep him away from someone being able to just sit up in the bushes and find a reason to run down to the DA's office and say, hey, I think there's a reason you should revoke his probation. Give it a shot, right? So I think you guys are right on that in the chat. But yeah, this is incredible. We have the state asking for an immediate revocation of probation, as if just skip the hearing entirely, just immediately revoke it because Jeffrey Williams is so scary and he's instilling fear. And Whitaker's just like, we're not going to have a hearing, but nope, I'm denying you. So that's really it, guys. I was just going to post this. I was just going to post this as a community note, but I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. You got to see what you guys think. So that's the document. Deja Jones is here like, let's go. Jazzy T says, hey, Becky, good to see you. Trakeisha with the full-on yes. E-Dog, everyone's coming in here. We've got the let's go, the woohoos. Brittany said, I knew she'd come through. Let's go YSL Paige. Yeah, let's do YSL Paige in the chat, because that really seems to get under the state's skin that the internet does what it does and gives people nicknames. Like, that was just such a weird thing to get in hurt feelings about. Deanne says, great news. I agree. Patty says, YSL Whitaker. And I like YSL Paige and YSL Whitaker both have a good ring. Bobby says, hey, long time no see. Yeah, we came back because of this hot mess of a request from the prosecution. And very quickly, this chapter has closed. GGT, good to see you. HVAC for Dummies says no shock here. Good to see you, Tamika. Yeah, we've gotten together. It's been a little bit of a reunion the last 2 days. Truly Thankful says, I'm super glad. Me too. Matt says, no love for the state. Bobby says they should be going after Fani for all the BS she's doing. And I mean, you're writing a BS motion that's getting smacked down without a hearing being necessary after like a 1,000,000-day long trial. Well, there's still a part 2 to that trial. Like, get some efficiency going, get some priorities going, which is crazy. Oh yeah, so Mad World, that they're gonna treat him like Pennsylvania did Meek Mill when he was on probation. So I'm not specifically familiar with that, but I can picture it. And I can picture Fulton County trying to do that with Jeffrey Williams. And part of me wonders, like, any other time that Jeffrey Williams has tweeted, or maybe even like the picture of him at the stadium with something that says "Oi Scooty," like, were they looking for some way to finagle that and turn that into an issue? And maybe Hilton or Abate or even Fonde were like, no, that one's way too much of a reach. Find something better. And so finally they get this biggest liar in the DA office tweet and they're like, yes. And they really think it's something. Just crazy. Yeah, David Trailer wants to see fines on the DA's office. I agree. Howdy to SteffJK. We've got 2 SteffJK appearances this week. That's amazing. Factual Lie is still awake over joining us from overseas. And let's see. Tat Claus says, let's talk about... You guys know my thoughts. You guys know my thoughts. I wanted to see this, and I'm happy that this is what we got. Prosecution is extra salty. Oh my goodness. So, oh yeah, can't forget the slat and the no slime left behind. I think we should bring back the every slime play nasty because, you know, we heard that Fani quote from the press conference today about the tattoos and Woony Lee and the ESPN tattoo. Well, doesn't Lil Wayne have that? Well, but it's different when Lil Wayne has it than when Woony Lee has it. Just crazy. JC from the D, good to see you. So let's see. You guys want the link one more time? I know not everybody uses X, but if you do use X, you know, like, comment section turning into a good time if you want to come over here, participate. I'll link to this post here. It's also a good place. You'll see familiar faces if you guys want to like follow each other over on X. It's a good place to find people. T Wood says, I wanted a hearing. I feel you, but you know, because I want to see some whining, then some good lawyering, and then some crying, you know, the back and forth on the other side of the aisle. But I don't really need it as badly as I think this was the right thing to do, just deny it without a hearing. So, but yeah, lots of thoughts here. And yeah, with that, you guys, we'll wrap up. I'm a little scared to say, you know, I don't know if you'll see me until, you know, YSL 2 has an update or a different case pops up. But, and I do not wish for this to happen, you really never know the next time the state's gonna try to file some crazy motion. Or, like, can you imagine if they try to, like, fight this order? Like, they just don't accept it and they try to fight back against it? That would be crazy. Hey to Jenny, and we've got to say hey to the people joining in now. If you guys are joining in now, we read the one-pager already. We're wrapping this up real quick. I do hope that everybody enjoys this news, this update, that everybody's doing well. Ashley, if Yak's hearing has a stream, I can jump on for it, but it looks like they really haven't been streaming these like intermittent happenings with Yak. I mean, Miles Farley was a new case, so no one was probably applying for a Rule 22, especially for that stage. But even the most recent YSL 2 status conference, you know, no stream for that. So if there's a stream, we'll go live. But yeah. Don't forget the chair squeak count. Chad Diggy, we're like leaving, but good to see you, Chad Diggy. Did you guys pop in here while watching another stream? Do you want me to redirect you guys to somebody? Let's see. I think most of the stuff from this morning is no longer live. So yeah, Bo was in the other, getting caught up on the first post about this. Well, now you know, a spoiler alert, right? Spoiler alert. You've got it all on the screen right here. Monica, is it closing argument still? The Monica I can't spell or say the name either. Simitelli? Or are they in deliberations already? I don't know if I see anything like that coming up. Monica. Maybe I'm just spelling it wrong. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't really see anyone live talking about like YSL. At least anyone that I can redirect to. Do you guys want to go watch a baby goat live cam? Valhalla always has a baby goat cam up. So we'll redirect over there. Thanks for popping in for this very short stream. This has to be my shortest live stream of all time. But see you guys, hopefully, maybe on the 9th to look at Yak's case in front of Whitaker. Hopefully that wraps up on that day for good and he can finally be free after being acquitted of everything he was held in jail for in the first place. If there isn't a stream, I'll post like a community update post with anything that I hear. So look for that either way. Yes, Lacey Ann, this is the quick, swift one-page denial here. So there we go. You guys all take care. See you over at the baby goat stream. Bye, guys.